a weirder opening than usual, and I want to give a disclaimer here. One thing I can say for sure is that the clip that we're about to play is going to inspire you
That's a nice
to
way to
think
say
a little more creatively about how you could pivot in your business.
Yeah, it's going to inspire you for sure. And especially right now, knowing how to pivot in your business is, I think, arguably, what do you say, the most critical it's ever been for survival of someone's business and survival in general. So bottom line, and this is important, this clip is definitely not safe for work. Of course, you're not at work anyways because you're at home because, hey, thanks, pandemic, depending upon how you look at the whole pandemic thing. But in this case, we're all forced to be home and learn how to work online.
Well, okay. And also, this is not safe for little kid eyes and possibly partner eyes. So, Mars, cover your eyes.
Babe, I already saw the video.
Well, okay, fine. It was kind of a joke, but maybe you could just squint so you don't really see it. It's kind of blurry.
Okay.
That would work.
All right, let's get out here. You ready?
Here we go.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Is that what we're doing?
No.
Okay. Let me do this. Okay, so I gotta go to, I think it's F5.
Welcome to VoiceOver. Welcome to VoiceOver. VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the screen.
I have no idea what that
and
is.
can be used to control the computer using
Turning
only
off
your
We're getting
keyboard.
really fancy here,
If
and
you
you
already
never
know how-
know what will happen when you try to get fancy. So let's try
Escape.
that again.
And then, it should go F5. All right,
I
let's
swear
let it
we
rock.
really do have a video clip.
Let's
for
let it
you.
rock. All right.
Oh, there we go. All right, here it is.
Put it on full screen.
Hey, you want burgers, fries, and now beers? And you want two gorgeous women to come deliver it for you
already
wearing
have one.
booty shorts and pasties?
Okay. Booty
We're
shorts,
bringing
though.
The party to
Dresses like
you
that.
because you can't bring the party to us. My name is Sean Bolden. I'm the owner of Lucky Devil Lounge, and now I'm the new owner of Boober Eats PDX. We are now a food delivery service that provides customers with food with a side of boobs. Try not to laugh, I know.
I'll try real hard not to laugh.
No, so I was almost speechless the first time I watched that video, but actually I'm really impressed at the creativity it took to look at something that had to be shut down and figure out how do we stay in business? How do we keep our people employed? I mean, yeah. So here's why we're sharing this today. One thing that we've both done over the years is really help our clients figure out how to pivot, how to come up with creative offers. And you've worked with a lot of really big brands. I mean, like Jaguar Motor Cars, Burger King, Procter & Gamble, like big brands. And you've helped them pivot and reposition and made some really amazing things happen.
Sure. But we've both worked together with companies in the digital marketing space, big ones. I mean, I'm talking like Agora Publishing, Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield, digital marketer. I mean, and we really had to help them with strategies and creative campaign elements that, including live streaming, which is an important consideration. And
Especially right now.
we brought that stuff into their business, and that was a pivot for all of them, and all of them will say that. And see, the thing is in the new abnormal, it's that type of creative thinking that will not only save our economy, but your business is part of that, right? So
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the advantages that you have as a small business is it's easier for us to pivot than it is some of those big brands and big businesses.
Totally.
So you actually have some advantages with the current, what did you say, the new abnormal?
yeah, instead of the new normal, I call it the new abnormal because this ain't normal.
That's a great phrase. So in this video, what we want to do is share with you 17 ways that you can support your local businesses, help keep the economy going, but really, we want you to get creative, reverse engineer these ideas, and come up with creative ways that you can get your community to support your business too.
Right. So we got to do
We're gonna do a
thumbnail
thumbnail.
time. Thumbnail time.
All
okay?
right.
So
Give
I
us
know
a
what I did
second.
last time.
We're going to make a thumbnail
We're gonna make a
that we
thumbnail.
like,
Yeah,
so
that
we
we're
don't
gonna
get
like.
one of those weird ones.
So I think it's this one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, you got this down? Let's just
Yes.
both react and just do something fresh, okay? So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. You just react to what I do. Okay, this is just to make the thumbnail good. On 0. 3, 2.
All right.
All right, I don't know how that turned out. Well, hopefully you got caught because,
We'll see.
I don't know if the rotator's going right. So,
All right. So the question right now really is, how do we keep the economy rolling? How do we keep things going and support local businesses, entrepreneurs, and the companies that are creating jobs for the people we all care about without leaving home? So we're going to highlight some of the creative examples that we see around us.
Wait. Make sure you write down some of the stuff because it's going to give you ideas of what you can do inside your own business. This isn't just like a popcorn watch, entertainment thing, because we're actually going to go through some stuff that you can do. And it'll get you thinking about your own business and about how to help keep the economy going, because it's 70% of the economy is driven by small businesses. People give the big corporations way too much credit. Yeah. So right now, more than ever, local businesses need our support.
Yeah, I absolutely do. So we're going to dive into this list, 17 ways you can help keep the economy going. And one of the cool things is not all of these even require you to make a purchase. So like you said, grab a pen, grab some paper, write some of these down so that you can apply them not just to supporting businesses around you, but getting your community to support your business. So get creative with these.
Right. So number one, okay, order it delivered.
We're starting with the obvious ones.
The obvious ones. We're going to go through the obvious ones. And this works for more than just food, though. This is important distinction,
you've learned
right?
That.
Grocery stores, bookstores, clothing stores. You're going to be shocked how many businesses are suddenly offering delivering, or they were before, and now they've changed their approach to it, like touchless delivery and that kind of stuff.
Yes, it's
and
great. No contact.
Exactly. And you can order directly from the businesses, so they don't have to pay extra app fees and no contact. Like I said, they have the no contact options. And even if you aren't sick, the delivery workers don't know that, and they will thank you for asking for the contactless delivery.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's another one. Number 2, think local first. So instead of ordering, let's say, your home coffee from Amazon or Whole Foods, who are busy right now anyway, focusing on the more essential goods, so everything else is delayed if you've ordered from Amazon recently, call your local coffee shop. They've probably got coffees sitting on their shelves that they would love to sell you if you just give them a call.
This is, I have to think that the example that you used here is a little bit self-oriented, because like Coffee Fiend.
Well, we're supposed to use examples from our personal lives, right?
So watch and learn, because Michelle is demonstrating using the process to sell the process. Basically, Coffee Fiend.
Well, or order somewhere online. Like Kaladi Brothers Coffee is one of my favorites. They're a local roaster that I love from back home in Alaska. Before you buy anything, just ask yourself, is there a local or small business that I could get this from instead?
Absolutely.
Because we forget. Sometimes we go for the most convenient option. Well, right now, nothing's that convenient. So go for the option that's going to support a small business.
Right. So number 3 is look for new options. Okay. A lot of businesses have come up with, like creative ideas for services that work in our new abnormal. I mean, like Uber Eats, for instance.
Definitely new and creative.
Yeah. Cleaners are offering special virus-killing disinfecting services. We know this because we send our stuff out to cleaners normally, but now it's extra like mandatory, right?
Yeah.
And lots of businesses are trying new things to support their creativity, right? Yeah. I mean, look up your local businesses to see who's doing what and, how you can support them, right?
Yeah, there's some really creative stuff happening out there. The 4th thing is try virtual versions. So everybody from the gym to teachers to therapists, like everybody under the sun is now offering virtual versions of their services. Actually, our therapist emailed us to let us know she can meet with us on Zoom the other week.
Yeah, and she hates Zoom. She likes you to be there in person. A quick clarification, though, important. This is not some sort of court-ordered, thing, by the way, where we have to go to this therapist. It's not the case, okay? Just to be clear, it's voluntary relationship counseling, because Michelle and I are both powerful, willful people, and we constantly work on our relationship. And
saying I'm stubborn.
I didn't say that out loud.
Well, now we know what we'll be talking about in our next therapy session.
Yeah. But via Zoom, right?
Yes.
So she sent us a set of step-by-step directions, which we had to laugh about, because we pretty much live on Zoom. Michelle especially lives on Zoom.
I live on Zoom, so and it might not be the ideal, right? Depending on what the service is. Like, I know a lot of trainers and gyms are streaming things, and if you're anything like me, you might miss the actual gym.
And she's here in town. That's the thing about it. That's one thing about it. She's our counselor, our relationship coach, basically. She's here in town where we live. And so it was kind of weird, like getting on.
Connect on Zoom.
Yeah.
It was a little bit strange. But you might be surprised how well it can work. And there's something cool about knowing that you're helping to continue support somebody who's just looking for ways to keep their business running when we're all under orders to stay home. So look for service providers and see who you can keep working with. Also look for people who are already virtual. Like I see so many moms and dads right now, especially going a little bonkers because they've got their kids home all day long.
A little bonkers. That's
little
Michelle's
bonkers.
nice way of saying it.
I know. I remember those days. But there's so many tutors out there who are already great at working virtually. They would love to help you handle that extra time with your kids if you reach out to them.
Yeah, and tip number 5, okay, more, all right? Anyone taking the risk of delivering, okay? Tip number 5 is tip more. I said that wrong. Tip number 5, tip more, okay? Anyone taking the risk of delivering things to your door, especially right now, and I think just in general, they deserve your support. So tip them a little more than you usually would, and look for opportunities to tip providers that you might not even normally think to tip. I over tip. Like I'll tip the cooks if somebody comes and picks up trash, whatever.
Yeah,
I
you always
tip,
get weird looks when we go out.
I do, because I think
like,
that
you
people.
want to tip who?
Yeah, they're like, you want a what? Like it's a foreign thing. But the point is, to me that's a sign of gratefulness.
Yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
reason why I do it. Like it's for them, yeah, because I know if they can take $20 and they can go,
Well,
whatever, go to the
it
movies or
feels
whatever.
nice. It's encouraging that somebody values the service you
But
provide.
honestly, that's not why I do it. That's not why I do it. I do it. I know that's a side benefit of doing it. I tip people who don't usually get tips because I need to remind myself. Okay, I work. It's not like I make a decent amount of money, but like $20 isn't. It's not something that I wouldn't burn it, right? And so to me, I'm
hope
parting with it's like a sacrificial offering kind of thing. Like I go without the $20, and I'm more grateful. And when I keep myself in that state of gratefulness, it really, that's one of the only things that's going to get us out of this. Because right now we're in the new abnormal and things aren't the way they used to be. And so everybody's kind of like, wah. It's like, you're already inside all the time anyway.
That's a different video.
You're already ordering stuff online anyway. Yeah, we should do one on
That
that.
is a different video, but yeah, that's true.
But that's the reason why I do it is because it reminds me to be grateful. That's actually the reason why I do it. to
Well,
keep me in
and
a
right
grateful
now,
state.
it makes a huge difference to people who they don't have the kind of volume they normally have in their business when somebody tips a little bit more.
No, totally.
Yeah. Okay, number 6, share, rate, and review. And this is for more than just podcasts. Although, while we're on the topic, please feel free to share, rate, and review the Planet Business Podcast.
Whoa, way to drop an embedded CTA. That's great.
We would appreciate that. No, but seriously, take time and look for opportunities to share, rate, and review local businesses. Anywhere that you can leave them a review, whether it's their Facebook page or Yelp or anywhere else, take that 30 seconds to do it, because not only will it encourage them and be a bright spot in their day. I mean, think about how excited you get when you get a testimonial from a client or positive feedback, or somebody leaves you a review you didn't expect, and it will help them reach more clients. So take that 30 seconds and leave somebody a positive review.
Right. And then the other one is something that we were talking about, which is number 7, is getting gift cards for your family and friends. This is really more of a Michelle kind of idea. Call businesses directly.
Yeah.
Check out their websites or take a look at, what's the website, babe? I can't remember.
Hang on. It's supportlocal.usatoday.com. We'll put a link to that near this video.
Supportlocal.usatoday.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic website. Like, you can sort by city and see who in your city offers gift cards that you can buy online, so you're not violating any stay-at-home orders.
Right. And remember, when you do this, in addition to your family being like, hey, that was kind of cool, they sent me something that I can get something with, you're going to help these businesses stay in business and give someone you care about simultaneously kind of a light at the end of the tunnel to look forward to, right? I mean, like even businesses that they maybe can't go to right now, give them something to like, that is what we're talking about with this one, right? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, think about more than just gift cards for restaurants too. That's another thing.
Yeah, there's so many vendors.
Okay, what
would
else?
sell you.
What other stuff?
Well, I mean, there's all sorts. If you look at that site we mentioned, or I mean, like the hair salon you go to, the nail salon. Well, maybe not you, but the nail salon that most of us are very
I
much
need to get my hair done and my
missing
nails did.
right now.
What you talking about?
Childcare providers, anybody that you purchase things from, you can probably get a gift card for their services.
This hair. That's the only hair I have. My eyebrows. So I get to get my eyebrow hair did.
I would be happy to make an appointment for you for that.
I feel sorry for the person that has to work on it. So what's number 8?
All right. Okay. So next on the list is keep your subscriptions active. This is such a small thing, but keep paying subscriptions if you can, even if you've gotten an email that says, hey, we're temporarily suspending this because we know that you can't come in right now. You can call a business up and say, hey, keep billing me. I want to support you guys. And you'd be surprised how many people are actually doing that right now, saying, hey, don't suspend my subscription. I want to make sure you guys can pay your lease, keep your power on, so that whenever this is lifted, you're there for me to go back to.
Yeah, you might want to slide that way just a little bit, babe. All right, so number 9.
Really aligned.
So number 9 is if there's an event or something like that, don't cancel, okay? In the event that a class has been canceled, don't ask for a refund, okay? Don't be that guy or gal. Don't be that guy or gal, okay? Don't. Ask to apply it to a future event or service, or just freaking donate it, right? I mean, we got tickets to comedy shows that aren't happening, or that now they're not happening at our local comedy club, because we love going to the comedy club. We love supporting local businesses, and we love to laugh, obviously. Okay,
That's a good thing.
yeah, but you know, we got hot yoga
Yeah, I got
classes,
this right before it went crazy.
right? And the thing, you know, exactly. So I'm not about to cancel or refund either of those, because it gives me something to look forward to.
Yep.
You know, I mean, like, that's another thing.
some point.
A lot of this is like, this isn't going to last forever. And then on top of that, don't kill businesses just cause, right? I mean, don't be that kind of person. Actually, I'm not excited about yoga. I actually shouldn't throw that in, but I am looking forward to the comedy club.
You're going to yoga. You've only gotten out of that temporarily.
What? Wow, you think so little of me. I mean, like, what's not to love about hot yoga?
All right, next on the
I mean,
list. Number
you're
10.
there right in front of me in those tight.
We are next on
got
the
it.
list now. Support your creatives. So seriously, the artists, the musicians, photographers, DJs, performance artists, anybody and anything creative, they rely on their exhibits and performances. So look for ways that you can support them right now. And I mean, let's be honest, we could all use a little bit more music and fun and creativity while we are stuck at home. So
I love how we say stuck at home, as if we're not at
it's like
home.
we're not here
99% of the time.
I know, but that's voluntary. It's not voluntary right now.
Different
I
video.
mean, that is a different
Separate video.
All right. So look for them on, Patreon. That's one site that you can find creatives on. Or can you hire them to do some sort of virtual thing for your family, or create a customer appreciation party or something? Commission some art, buy prints, do something to support the creatives, because I know that's an industry right now that is really facing some challenges.
Right. What's number 11?
Oh, okay. And consider personal shopping. So if you're an introvert, you're going to love this one. Many malls and department stores are doing their best to honor that crazy I won't say crazy. I know it's smart. The no more than 10 people rule that they've got. So right now they're offering personal shopping where you can go in and there's only a few people in the entire store. So for those of us who are introverts, now is your chance to finally enjoy shopping in person. So, jump on that one, people.
Right. Number 12 is start a project.
Yeah.
trying
Start a
to
project
commit to-
around the home.
Right. So is there a home repair, home improvement, auto project, something else that you can handle right now? Okay. Instead of sitting around twiddling your thumbs. I've been really busy around the
There's
house,
enough
right?
people watching Netflix.
Be honest. How busy have I been around your apartment?
Been like this entire room was transformed into a studio.
Right. Okay. So in a lot of areas, local companies are allowed to come to you. Okay. And if it's under 10 people.
Yeah, you
right?
gotta abide by the 10 people rule.
Right. So your local gardeners, your handyman, auto repair, and others would love to help you.
Yep. I mean, it's great timing. They may not be able to have you come to them, but they'll come to you right now.
And believe me,
again,
they'll
there's
take
some good things.
They'll take what they can get right now, and we need to support them.
Yep, absolutely. So number 13, make connections and referrals. So who do you know that needs business, and who do you know that needs what those businesses have? I mean, that's a pretty simple one. Connect people,
Slide
right?
that way a little bit.
Okay,
Slide
I'm
your
not
wheelchair.
staying in my
Just slide your wheelchair. There you go.
zone, my cone of microphone.
I just want to make sure people can hear you. You're a pretty voice, and you have a lot of good stuff to say. So what else? What connecting
Connect
people?
people, yeah. One of the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, Ken Bader, shared how he's doing this right now, connecting food services like restaurants that they're pretty limited on what they can do with first responders who are working crazy hours right now and actually need food delivered or provided for them. So think about who you know and what they need, and businesses you know that need business, and make connections.
Right. And this one, Michelle added, because I wouldn't have really thought of it. I just kind of do it instinctively, and mostly I'm an in-person networker, so it's
Yeah,
kind of,
you are.
even though I'm a digital marketer and that's what I do for campaigns, building them. I'm not really great at like virtual networking. So
We're working on it.
number 14 is create networking opportunities. Okay, host, and I heard you do this the other day too. Like you hosted a virtual
It's
networking
in
party.
our Planet Business group.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But you were doing it, and I was like, that's really good. I'm glad that we're partners. Okay, so connect the people you know who can help each other get creative and be inspired. It's really important, because right now, what's going by the wayside is it's literally a bunch of, hey, so and so meet such and such. It's not happening right
There's
now
a lot
because
you can't do because right.
right.
Not in person. Absolutely.
So what's
well,
number
and
15?
I think the other
Oh, okay,
the
go
other
ahead.
part of that, just real quick, is those of us who are introverts and who are used to the home all the time thing, forget the extroverts among us are not okay right now. Like
No,
this is
right.
challenging.
Oh, right,
for
right,
them.
right. That's a really good point.
Yeah, and so if you can create those virtual opportunities and invite every single extrovert you can think of to come be part of a virtual networking thing, you're doing more than just connecting people. You are actually helping people survive and keep
Yeah.
at least bits of their sanity during this craziness.
If they had any, because not all extroverts or introverts have a lot of sanity to spare.
Well, I tend to think the introverts are very sane. The people
That's
who want to
siding-
leave their houses
that's
are
siding with your
crazy.
own ilk, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay. Anyway, number 15. If you have virtual skills of some sort, which if you're watching this and you're in our group, you probably do, offer a free class or workshop to help other businesses. It's your chance to support them. And when you do some sort of class on how to do something virtually, you can always invite them to work with you if they want to, go deeper with it, learn more with it. So it's a great opportunity to share with local businesses, here's how to get online, because a lot of them have no idea how to do that.
No, totally. So number 16, help me, babe. What's number 16?
Oh, sharing the creative promotions.
Oh yeah,
you
share
see.
creative promotions you see,
Like
like we're doing right
right
now,
here.
right? The reason why is it'll help those businesses get more visibility.
Yes, if
okay?
you're in Portland, you know where to order an interesting meal delivery from now.
Right, and that'll lead to more sales for them, and it inspires others, other businesses to get creative, and that's super important because a lot of this right now is just about motivating each other, inspiring each other, supporting each
really
other.
is, yeah.
It really is. Instead of because what happens is we're all internalizing it. That's actually what makes an economy crash. Because when people become really, really focused on
Right.
protecting themselves, right?
Yeah, when you get into fear mode, and it really does help to see examples of. I mean, there are just some businesses that you wouldn't think could figure out a way to stay in business when nobody can come to them. But if you see examples of that, it helps you figure out and go, okay, wait a minute. If they can do it,
Yeah.
surely I can figure this out,
Right.
right? So the next one is another simple one, doesn't cost you anything. Reach out and say thank you. So it is tough right now for businesses. We all need moral support. Pick up the phone or send a business owner an email or a Facebook message. Thank
Do
them
I have
for
to
the
pick it up?
service
Could
they
I
provide.
could I just be like, hey Siri, call such and such? Can I do that, or do I have
Fine,
to
you
pick
can
it up
use
and dial?
Siri,
Okay.
I suppose. Although I also guess that you probably know how to use like a rotary phone, but that's a different
Oh, ouch!
topic.
Another age dig. Okay.
But let businesses know that you appreciate them. All right. And remember virtual businesses too. I know from a lot of conversations that I'm having that online entrepreneurs are worried right now too. They would love to hear from you, to have your support.
Absolutely.
All right.
Right.
So, all right, that was a ton of ideas we just threw at you.
Literally a ton. We weighed it. We put it on one of those hangy things that you weigh suitcases and stuff on because we have one of those, and it was like a 1.03. Okay, I'm just making that up. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, that was a lot of ideas.
Yeah. Right. Okay. One thing is we need to know where listeners and viewers. We want to let you know where you can get more ideas by joining us in Planet Business. Right.
Absolutely, yes. You can join us in Planet Business. We have been working on putting together some great resources inside the member site. Actually, I don't think you've even seen everything that I've loaded in there yet.
No, I haven't seen it, but I know you're a super badass, so I know it's probably pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's
And-
some really cool stuff in
And I
there.
know we're adding some really cool stuff too. I
Yes.
know the stuff that we're adding because
Right,
I'm
because
working
that's on your to-do
Right,
list.
right. It's on my to-do list.
All right.
So what's the next step?
That's the next step. We want to thank you for tuning in for this episode, wherever you are catching it. And
We want to invite you to join us in Planet Business because not all of it. A lot of our videos are tactical and that kind of stuff. But right now, we both feel like we should be focusing on keeping people motivated because honestly,
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people are like, I don't want to do the fear mode thing. That's the bottom line. It's not going to do it. It doesn't work for me. So
Nope.
there's-
And there's no risk.
yeah, right.
That's probably where you were going. There's no risk.
Yeah.
There's no commitment. There's nothing sneaky in there. You'll see when you click the link somewhere near this video or audio if you're listening to us on podcast.
Right. And coming
It's
up
all
this
really
week,
straightforward.
we're going to be sharing with you creative marketing ideas, okay?
Fun to put
Ways to diversify
Yeah,
your business.
That's how you survive this.
Exactly. Oh, and how to find local programs and funding for your business.
Oh, yeah.
You want to check that out.
With the stimulus package and everything else happening
Yeah.
right now, there are resources that most entrepreneurs have no idea how to connect with to get funding for their business and things like that. So, all right, that's it. Click the link and join us in Planet Business.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, everybody.